Hi, and much love to you. Let's see if people would join today. Yeah, it's a little bit a different time, so very spontaneously. Yeah, I have to impulse to go live here. I see the description works. I'm so happy. Hi, much love to you. I hope you're doing well and everything is all right with you. So let's wait a little bit for the people to join. So I hope you receive a notification and I hope you're doing well and everything is all right with you. So now we'll talk a little bit about the current energies as well. Let's wait a little bit for the people to come online. So hi, much love to you. I hope you are okay and everything is just all right with you. So let's see. So for all those which are watching now, I see a few people already watching. Did you receive a notification? Or can you see I'm live? Can you see I'm live? Or are you just watching because you scroll? So let's see if I receive an answer because it's very, very quiet. You received? Okay, I'm happy to see. New faces are here. Hi, much love to you. Hi, Amy, much love to you. You also received a notification. Thank you so much for letting me know. Yes, sometimes TikTok is doing very weird things. I had it a few times that I was online, but it did not work for real. Hi, much love to you. Hi, I see more and more people coming online. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Sylvia. Much love to you as well. No, I didn't see a notification. Okay, interesting. It seems like it's not visible for everyone. Okay, so when you check out my TikTok channel, can you see I'm live? So when you take a click here, can you see I'm live? No, I don't see a notification. Okay, interesting. Who knows why? Yeah, but I see a few people already watching. Yeah, how do you get? I want to talk a little bit about current energies too. So you know from my previous channel, so I was online almost every evening. And first I talked about the current energies and what I'm getting about the current energies. So let's see if I can check myself, but I think I already tried it. If I can see I'm live myself, but I think this will not work out. But I tried anyway. Let's see. No, seems like not. So I cannot see. Not for real. Yeah, okay, we do it anyway. I see a few people already watching. So first of all, I have the impulse to talk a little bit about the current energies. So maybe you do agree, these times are very crazy. It's okay. It's very crazy. And my phone turned on. So, okay. Yeah, very interesting. Someone sent me a message. So just saying. So what I can say is these times are, it's okay. Sylvia, I know. It's okay. I would check later. So what I can say is the energies are pretty intense and pretty wild. Maybe you do agree. So many of us, we are so exhausted, we are so tired, and yeah, I feel there is really a lot happening. The sun activity is very quiet. Very strange. It's very strange. The sun activity is very quiet. So I watched the sun a little bit. There is almost nothing happen. So maybe you feel the same when you spend time in the sun. Oh, yeah, at the moment it looks good. It's quiet, right? Almost no solar flares hitting. What I'm getting is, first, we integrate. We are integrating all these new codes because there was really a lot happening in July and in August in higher dimensions. And we are just integrating and we are processing a lot. Then maybe to agree, since the attack on Hawaii 8/8, it's very dense and dark, yeah? Because many people, they try to understand what happened there. Yeah, they dive very deep down the rabbit hole. More and more information comes up now to the surface. For example, that when you use a laser, blue cars are not exploding. For example, and when you see the pictures on Hawaii, you see, oh, the blue cars are not destroyed. And the blue houses are also not destroyed. Interesting. When you do it with a laser, the same happens. So much information comes out. And at one hand, I think it's good. It's good. But in return, I feel we give them too much attention. Too much. And this is what they want. That you give them so much attention that you over and over and over send them energy. The same here in Germany. I already talked about it. So many Germans, they are angry, they are mad, they're making jokes about our president, Scholz. He called his German citizens, these are fallen demons, no, fallen angels, he said, I'm sorry. He said the Germans are fallen angels from hell. This is what he said for real on a speech he did recently. All those which stand for peace and for freedom are fallen angels from hell. So this was a speech from Olaf Scholz in Germany. So many people are so angry here. They changed their profile picture into fallen angels, right? So they make jokes about it. And it's exact the same. We give them too much energy. And this is exactly what they want. Yeah, that we over and over talk about them, that we give them our time, our energy. And actually, we need the energy to keep going. We need the energy to stay focused. We need the energy to build new communities. We must find new solutions and not waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and always watching and watching and watching and watching and watching and watching and giving our power away. And this is what's happening in Germany, that many people, they change their profile picture into fallen angels, for example, because they making jokes about Scholz. So this is happening here in Germany. So that's why, the energy is not good at the moment. It's pretty dark. But in return, when you stay here in your heart, you see it's just staged. It's all staged. So everything you face now, it is staged. So, and I already talked about it in my previous live stream here on TikTok, why I believe they do this here in Germany. Because they want from the Germans to vote for a different political party. And I feel this is still the plan. It is the plan. They want from us to vote for a political party in which I feel it's not good. It's really not a good idea. I feel it's controlled opposition. So sometimes when I watch a German political person, right, because I can feel her. Yeah, I can feel her soul. It's not Alice Weidel, by the way. When I watch someone, I watch Sarah Wagenknecht. She's German, yeah? And she said the same about this political party. It's not Alice, right? Just her, that she's intelligent, right? There are other members. So, and I don't know if this is really a good idea. We must really read their program. If this is really a good idea that every German citizen is allowed to carry a gun or a weapon. I don't know, because in Germany, it's still forbidden. In the USA, it's normal, right? But here in Germany, it's still forbidden. And this political party want this. For example, it's just an example and so much more, right? So many people that just see Alice, that's her name. She's a blonde woman. Many people call her beautiful. She's very intelligent and they attack her so strong. The media here, they attack her so strong. That's why many people think, oh, she's better. She's better because she got attacked so strong from the media and from many newspapers as well. But I felt it's all staged. So the whole thing is staged. You understand? So this means everything you see is staged. So just to let people believe they have a choice or changes will come. Changes will happen when they vote. When they vote for a political party. And in Germany, it's different to the USA. I mean, for you, it's easy. You just have the Republicans or the Democrats. For you, it's very easy. But here in Germany, we have thousands of different political parties. It's like, wow, it's so confusing here. Yeah. So, and now there is a political party booming, and I feel it's not a good idea either. It's just my opinion as I saw the program. Wow, okay. So even when Alice appears very friendly and she's very intelligent, the whole media attacks her, right? So many people believe now, oh yeah, she's better because they attack her so strong. But they also attack Sarah Wagenknecht, that's the other alternative political person, and she said the same, and that's a person I still feel. I feel her heart and I feel her, but Alice not. I cannot feel her. It's just my take on, yeah? Yeah, as you say, it's just an illusion that we have a choice. Yes, it's all staged, and I feel the whole thing, yeah, is staged. Even in Germany, so many people slowly losing their minds. So because we are mad, we are angry. Many of us, we are exhausted, we are tired. We don't know how long this will continue. Will it ever end? And I fully understand. But what I'm getting over and over again is we must claim our power. We must stay focused on our visions. There is no other way. You must detach from this show because almost everything you see is staged. So even when you study the Simpsons prediction program plan, however, again, then they also predicted in the year 2024, they will expose the reptilians official. So do you notice episodes, the Simpsons episodes, that UFOs will invade and they expose the reptilians official? So, and they say in the year 2024, it will happen. So it's really exact the same. It's exact the same. It's not a prediction. It's a manuscript. It's their plan. You understand? Because the whole thing is staged. So, and how do they know? Because it's planned. Just my take on. So, and you see this confusion everywhere, right? The people want to know what will happen next. But this is exactly what these dark beings want. And they want to see us all divided. Because when we are all divided, when we cannot discern, when we cannot see with our hearts again, when we cannot see with our hearts, we just put each other a label here, right? Or we put others into a box. This is exactly what they want because we can hardly unite. And I personally see exact the same in the spiritual community. This division, this war, these ego battles, right? That we over and over doing this to each other. So this will never bring us together. And this is what I feel the last illusion. The last illusion is to overcome this division. That you really start to see with the eyes of Christ. What does it mean? You see the dark and the light. You don't choose a side. You see the frequency. You see their intents, and you decide if you give your power away to them or not, if you listen to them or not. It's your choice. Yeah. But when you dive too much into the rabbit hole, and when you attach too much onto what you see on TV and everywhere around the world, you have no power anymore. And you see that so many of us, we are so weak, we are so tired. Even we start to see so many of us, we are so tired, right? Maybe you do agree. Because we had so much energy once. But they take loose energy. So this is what they need. And how do they receive energy? When we are fighting, when we are battling, when we are divided, when we don't trust our hearts, when we don't do what we love, and when we believe everything is just horrible, right? When you choose a side, you will always feel empty inside. When you just do light work, maybe there are some challenges or lessons for you, and you simply ignore them. And sooner or later, life is knocking on the door, dong, 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 right? Because you try to run away, it's not working. The shadows will always follow you. Sooner or later, you must face it. Okay? But you are the light always, even in the shadows. But you must face it. Sooner or later, yes. And when you just see the darkness, and this is what they want, that you just stay focused on the chaos, and it's all staged. So you feel depressed, hopeless. So you believe life is just horrible. You can nothing do here. So there's no reason. So it's better to go or whatever. It's like you are totally depressed, exhausted and tired, and this is what they want. So what I notice about myself is when I just do what I love, when I trust my intuition, I'm not tired. I'm not exhausted. Because when you trust your intuition, you receive energy from a completely different source. And it's the divine. It's Creator Source. Creator Source wants to work through you always. It doesn't matter how much the chaos grows. And your heart knows exactly what to do. When your heart tells you, I want to move, do it. When your heart tells you, you need more water, drink more water. When you need more sleep, do it. So when your heart tells you, I want to build my own business, do it. There is no time for waiting. Don't give your power away anymore. Because you will always be disappointed. And I see it coming. I hope the Germans are clever enough to see who they are. I talk about Alice Weidel and, that's her name. Because I feel this is the trap they want from us to vote for them, yes. Because people hope for a change, but it feels not good to me either. So that's the illusion. And when we hold the cause in Germany, it's just my take on, yes, they will win the next election. Really. They will win the next election. I don't think it's a good idea. It's just my take on. So in return, it's all an illusion. These are all puppets. When you dive very deep into this, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So it's like you vote between blue, red, black, green, yellow, whatever. So, but the result is the same. Just the color changed, the label changed, But for you in the USA, it's easier, right? You just have the Republicans or the Democrats. And you see exactly the same what happens in your country. It's always division, war, battling, ego battles, and see what happens with your energy. So it's like you give your power away over and over again, but what is your heart telling you? Maybe your heart tells you, I want to create an artwork instead of watching what's going on over there. Yeah, with T, for example, the former president, it's exactly the same. So when you give your power too much away to them, so what's about yourself? And So when your heart tells you you want to build a community, do not wait any longer. There were some people, they already were a big inspiration for us. So be brave, because at the moment it's lighter. I talk about the cage is open. I hope it will not come what Billy told us. You know what I'm talking about, the next Billy? I hope not. So the cage, if you will, is open. So now we have the time to do it. No. And I see many of us, we are wasting our time. So unite and do it. Open your hearts. And then we break this hijack matrix together. The more you expand your consciousness, the more you free yourself from all these illusions. And imagine when all people on earth would understand how strong they are. So they would lose power immediately. But as long as people follow for their show and trust, they can do it because the people give them their agreement. They say yes. They give permission. You understand? But the more people see through this, the more we create a lighter world together. And what I'm getting is, and I know I repeat myself over and over again, and these are the good news, there are already so many holes inside the hijack matrix. So many holes. So we did it together. It's about doing grit work, by the way. There are already many, many holes inside the hijack matrix. Really. So, and we have the power to do it together. And the best tool is your heart. So anchor your soul and your love here. Actually, the people are searching for love, for appreciation, and not more for war and ego battles deep within us. Many people are so exhausted because they gave them too much attention. The same to you, starseeds. You feel what's going on around the world. You feel the people. You feel if they do well or not. And when they're not doing well, you feel it in your whole body. So that's normal, so to speak. You as an empath, you always feel what's going on. And that's why it's so important for us to do self-care. Because you see, you cannot save humanity. Everyone is in another state of consciousness and they must go through this themselves. So just let go. Let go, stay focused on the people which are here. You recognize each other so easy now, all people with a wide open heart. You will see them now so much easier than ever before. So unite and help each other. Break free from all these illusions. Don't give your power away to the Galactic Federation. Don't give your power away to an alien agenda, to no one. No one. Because you are your own savior. And this is the reason why you agreed. This is the reason why you have a physical body now. Because we knew we can do more here. So instead of waiting for our galactic team to invade, that's exactly the same program. Or that we wait for Lord Jesus Christ's return, the same program. Do you see this? It's over and over about giving our power away to a group. Because we believe we cannot do it. We believe we are too weak. We are not ready. No, you have to release your karma first. Maybe then you can do it. No. Your heart is the key. Your heart knows what to do. And this is all about. So this is all you can do and help each other connect And we must overcome this division in the spiritual community. Especially in the English-speaking community, I observe this. There is so much war in the English-speaking spiritual community. I mean, I must really say the English spiritual community is far beyond the German spiritual community. I don't talk about bad, good, evil, bad, but you see more and you know more. So because the English-speaking community, they talked about Blue Beam already many, many, many years before. You already talked about it in the English community. So much more information. So that's why you see more and you know more. And how shall I explain that? Now you're so confused because you see, wow, the hijack matrix is very complex. Wow. So I believe this is real. It's true. Fuck, it was just an illusion. And this is what you are going through. And when I watch what's going on in the German spiritual community, they are somewhere else. It's not about blaming people, calling people. You know what I'm talking about, because we are all in our process. And what I'm getting about the English spiritual community, we must unite. So what are we doing? So we fighting each other, we blaming people over and over again. Oh, he's AI, he's an NPC. I see this so many times. Oh, he's AI, don't trust her. She's soulless, for example, and blaming people this way. So this is like the level I see in the English community. So this will never bring us together. So even if it's so, and it's really a gatekeeper which shows up now, just detach from them. You don't have to watch them. Do not consent. That's all what you have to do. So when the other people are watching them and they must go through this experience to understand, oh, fuck, it was a gatekeeper I trusted. Hey, they will detach from them sooner or later. Sooner or later, their souls will understand, fuck, it was just an illusion. It was a gatekeeper. Do you understand? We cannot save them. From a higher perspective, every soul is going through its own process. So, and when you warn them or expose them, hey, don't listen to them, he's a gatekeeper, this way. So the people, they, how shall I explain that? They must to learn it from themselves. It's like you take away the process, like a mother which is worried of their child, but the child must go through this. So you cannot take everything away from your child, you understand? We just can be an inspiration. So sooner or later, the child is going through this and understands. You understand what I'm talking about? So this is like now you play a parent. You are a mother or you are a father, which is doing this. No, he's a gatekeeper. Don't watch them. You will see these people will refuse even more because they don't see yet. And they must go through this because you're taking away their process. And then we really destroy a lot. We destroy more. Even when our intent is good. Fuck, I cannot see this. Oh, fuck, they still listen to them. Oh, fuck, I see it in their eyes. Shit, these are NPCs. They are programmed. These are gatekeepers or whatever. But what should you do? So you just can be an inspiration and speak your truth. Stay focused on what you want to share. And the right people, they will watch you. Because Christ will always remain. And an illusion was just an illusion. And an illusion cannot remain forever. And all what remains is Christ. You understand? Christ, this is what matters. And this will always win, not winning or losing, but this will always speak the truth and it will always dominate. Even when they build up thousands of illusions and people believe it's real, it's true, we trust that illusion. But you cannot take away the process. This is a message I also have for the English spiritual community because it's very crazy there. I see it also when I publish content on Instagram. Let's say there is a post booming. So when I just scroll through the comments, I feel this chaos. Wow, now they are fighting, they're blaming each other. Okay, now they are blaming me, calling me false light or whatever. So this is like, no. This is fully dual consciousness. And I got this question, what did happen to us? Before this sea has begun, we were in love. We supported each other. There was no war. There was no division. And now we are all enemies suddenly. Because we believe to know the truth. Or you believe to know the truth, I believe to know the truth, and now we can judge people and blaming people in the name of God. What is this? Because Christ will never blame someone, because Christ sees everything. So, and you know that love and truth will always remain at the end, always. And this is what I see. We will understand Christ very soon. Yes, and you already can get access to this, to your heart, and then you already begin to see, and you see more and more and more this war, this chaos around you. It doesn't make sense at all. It's really over and over the same cycle this way. And it looks like something changes, right? So we are going through very cool experiences, but in return, it's over and over the same cycle. And this is the hijack matrix. This is what they did with us, over and over the same cycle. And it looks like, oh, changes are coming, right? Now we have a new election. Wow, big changes are coming. But you see, it's over and over the same cycle, really. So, and slowly people begin to see, no, we want to break free from this. But it starts here. It starts here. You must expand your consciousness first. So when we cannot be an inspiration for mankind, they will never see us as an inspiration. When they see us fighting as well, yeah, when they see us at war, us spiritual people, we are not an inspiration. And the people will attach on the hijack matrix. Because this is not an option. When they see us all fighting, ego builders, we blaming people over and over again, this cannot be New Earth. We must open our hearts and we must see the higher picture. And the higher picture is that we are really all in this together. Even when you are a starseed and you have your roots in higher dimensions and you always felt not home here, you always felt that something is off here with the system. So you are also in this. So that's what I tell you over and over again. Even don't trust me. Even when we had very crazy experience in the year 2021, when I had the honor to see the AI phantom myself, when Ashiana Din. So I do agree with her in many ways about the phantom because we saw it with our own eyes. But I would never tell you I know the truth because I saw this with my own eyes. Because I believe we are really all in this together. We are all learning and we are all waking up from a sleep. And when you see the consciousness of humanity, maybe it sounds strange, but they go the stairway oh so slowly higher. For us, it's like, oh fuck, what's going on over there? But they must go through this, even when it sounds strange, because you're not a parent. Because when they see you as an inspiration, they will ask you. They are guided to us. So when they really feel something is off or they want to expand their consciousness, when they want to do some research, they are guided to us. And then they will come to us, they will asking us questions. But when you do this, they will refuse even more, like children, like stubborn teenagers, and they don't want to listen. You understand? So just saying we must break free from this, even from the Savior program. At first, save yourself and learn to trust your intuition because our operating system changes. So we go back from our brains to our hearts. So, and this is 5D and beyond, your heart. Because in 3D and in 4D consciousness, you still believe all what matters is your mind. Yeah, and your mind is a very powerful tool, but it's not just your mind. And when you embody 5D consciousness and beyond, you understand it's your heart. You need your soul, you need your heart to generate power. So this is just my take on, and that's what I'm getting at the moment, yeah? At the moment, I see we are integrating, we are processing strong. We starseeds, yes, we got attacked very strong. These attacks are strong since the portal 8-8. So there were people, they said, astrologically, tomorrow, the true Lion's Gate opens, right? Tomorrow, it's actually tomorrow, many said. But to be honest, I don't feel it. I don't feel Alliance portal opening tomorrow. It's just what I feel. I feel it was 8-8. But they used it for something negative. Because they also work with numerology. The dark force, they are fully aware of numerology. So it doesn't mean that the portal 8-8 was evil, but they used this powerful number, this powerful portal, to manifest something very destructive. Because the universe is neutral. And it's about yourself. It's like, how do you use these numbers? How do you use numerology? It's your intent. So you can use these portals to create something lighter, but you also can use it to create something very horrible and destructive. And you know, these are psychopaths, narcissists, sociopaths. Yeah, they will use this portal to create something very horrible on Earth that you will always remember. The attack on Hawaii happened on the Lionsgate 88. That you will always remember, right? So this is how they play. So it doesn't mean this number is evil. They used it for something very dark. And you can use it for something very brightful. It's your intent. These are tools. Like, okay, maybe it's a strange example, but this. You know, let's say this is numerology, but it's your intent what you're going to do with this, isn't it? It's the same with all these portals we have. It's you. So you can use it for yourself. You understand? This is how I see this. So just saying, I feel my take on nothing will happen tomorrow. I don't feel it. There is no energy. I don't feel it. I just feel we are processing. The energy is dense and dark because I see we still restore the grids over Hawaii. That's what I see. We still restore the grids above Hawaii because they really created a hole into it. And it's not so easy, to be honest, because they attacked our mother. It was a straight attack onto Hawaii, Lemuria, our divine mother. So that's what I see. And that's why we do so much grid work. We are processing, we're sending our prayers. And yes, we do a lot in higher dimensions. So maybe you have very crazy dreams. Maybe you have very crazy astral projections. Recently again, yes, because we do a lot there. We see a lot there, yeah, and we try to restore the damaged grids above Hawaii. This is what I see, because this was at a level. So what I'm getting was, yes, it was controlled by the negative force, yes. It was the negative alien agenda. So, but you know, when we over and over talking about this, there are so many people, they study this in all detail now, right? There's more and more information coming up slowly. And now you have the chance to see what really happens here. So you have the chance now to see what really happens here. And you have the chance now to reconnect back to Christ, just saying. And it's your choice. So what I'm getting is about September 2023. Actually, I feel September will be quieter or lighter. It's just my take on what I'm getting right now. Actually, I feel September will be lighter energetically, but I cannot say for sure what happens in the government. I just feel they are losing their mind slowly because they slowly losing control over their simulation. That's what I see. Because we expand more and more our consciousness, and the more we expand our consciousness, the more we're claiming our power. So, and they don't want this, and they want to divide us all. And the last trial is to divide the starseed community. That's what I see. They try to divide the starseed community now. So, and maybe you saw this many, many times, right? That you watch some starseeds on TikTok or on Instagram, and then you scroll through the comments, and then you see these very horrible comments. So you can be sure that many of them are paid agents, AI, so, or the negative force camouflaged as a channel. So, and they try to blame us because they also try to change our opinion about specific people. That's why I told you in my last live stream, please don't give it too much credit and don't take it so seriously what you see on social media. Social media is really a strange place, especially in alternative communities, because you can hardly say if it's a true comment or not. It's just sad for the true people which leaving a comment, right? And it's the tactic they use. They try to confuse us and they try to divide us. So please don't take it so seriously what you see. So when you scroll through the comments, you never know. Just saying, yeah, and that's what I'm getting. They try to divide the starship community because their plan is still to come with a fake alien invasion next year. Yes? And I see it staged. It's all staged. It's all fake. So why exactly now? Not because the people are ready. People are waiting for a savior. The people are so exhausted and tired, and maybe you too. Yeah, now we have the tendency for someone which will end with all this, right? We wait for a person which stops with all this, right? Which brings it to the end. That's the reason. And not because we are not ready. Why not when we did good? Why didn't they invade when people were happy? Or when they did better? For example, in the 90s. The people, when I watch these video clips, maybe you do agree, from the 90s, hey, these clips were very good. Many hidden messages and secrets, they were very awake. So when I watched many artists from the 90s, the people did so much better. And during the 90s, why didn't they invade in the 90s? When humanity did better. Why now, when they are so exhausted and tired and they wait for someone? So be it Jesus Christ, be it the Galactic Federation, be it a fake alien invasion, be it Trump for return, you understand? And they created this artificial drama everywhere you see it, what's going on in Germany. We are so exhausted and so tired, and maybe now we wait for someone. We hope someone will stop with all this chaos, right? Someone will do it for us. And this is the plan. They play this since eons. They don't do it the first time. Okay, just saying, be careful. What I know is they plan the fake alien invasion next year. And in The Simpsons you can see in its blue beam. It's not real. I'm sorry for all starseeds which wait for a real alien invasion next year. They can hardly invade here, guys. Because what I saw is, and I know I repeat myself over and over again, every dimension is its own universe. The 7 heavens. So this is a teaching of the Kabbalah. And I saw the same, 7 heavens of earth. So, and every dimension is its own universe, with its own sky, with its own stars. So, and we saw 4D. Yeah, and the Galactic Federation was there. In 4D. The lower astral ones. They really have destructive intents. So, and I know it's always shocking, so many starseeds till day, but don't you see the messages they share, they don't bring real changes? So their messages sound great, and it's accurate in many ways, but does it really help you? Do they help you to create your own life? To create your own business? Do they really help you to have your own garden? Or did they really give you insights, tips, how to do this? On one hand, they are not allowed. Our team is not allowed to do this, and in return, it's a software. They over and over share with us the same channel links, the same messages. And the program is give your power away to us. Give your power away to us. Give your power away to us. And this is what you know as the hijack program. Ashana Dean explained it, and I do agree, because we saw the same, we saw them. So the Ashta command, these are all astral humans, lower astral humans from 4D. Really. And I know it's shocking, yes. And they try to invade with their AI. But it's all staged, guys. It's just my take on. So you don't have to believe me. Just pick up what resonates with your heart. And what I saw is that every dimension is its own universe. So this means 4D is above 3D, but it's its own universe with its own sky, with its own laws. So then you go up to 5D, is its own universe with its own stars, with its own sky, with its own laws. Then you go up to 6D, it's its own universe with its own sky, with its own laws. And 7D is the border. So when you jump higher above 7D, you go back to 8D. 8D Eden, Gaia. 8D is the place you know as heaven, in which your body becomes immortal and you're not aging anymore. So this is the place we know as heaven, and this is 8D Gaia Earth, Garden Eden is 8D. You understand what we are going through right now? So that's why they can hardly invade, because it's really its own universe. So please, how? And we are here now. When they invade anyway, why did we went through so much suffering? So many star seeds, we went through so much pain, through so much suffering. We suffered so hard over and over again when they invade anyway. So this is just my take on, so maybe I'm mistaken. So please don't wait. Don't wait for someone to save us. Be your own savior. Detach from it. It's just my take on. That's what I saw as we stayed in this reality. Maybe I'm mistaken. I just know that we have many different versions of Earth. So in this game, I talk about the quantum experience goes up to 70. 70 is the last dimension, which you still have a quantum body. So everything is based on quantum. Your body is quantum. You're still aging. You're still reincarnating. You still need food and water, maybe much less food or different food. Maybe you just need water in 70. Who knows? And you don't need food for real. But when you go up to 8D Gaia Earth, which is true Earth, so you become immortal. So and this is the place we know as heaven, or I call it the free universe. So, and every being is different. You vibrate in a different frequency. So in the true Arcturians, as you know, they are not called Arcturians in 90. So our team has totally different names in higher dimensions, what I know. But now we are here in 3D and we need labels to give them a name. I talk about our team, but actually they are not known as Pleiadians, or they even not known as Syrians, what I saw. In 5D and 60 and 70, the stars have totally different names. And the stars are totally different, I saw. So, but we need labels now here in 3D to explain who they are, you understand? Here for our brains. So that's why it's not evil, but I just know they have other names in higher dimensions. So, and if you will, an Arcturian is not called an Arcturian either in 90. But the Arcturians, they are non-physical. So when I dive into the place of my home, there is no physical reality. There is no quantum in my home. There is just all one. Everything is all one. So you imagine it and it's there. There is no separation. You understand you are really all one and you feel it. And all what you see is your soul, your celestial soul. You're celestial. You're not aging. You jump through all timelines, through space and time. Even this doesn't exist. When you go up to 8D Gaia Earth, it begins there. So the more you go to stay way higher, the more celestial you become. So, and the more you can do. So it's so warm, the energy is so lovely and so warm there. So when I dive into 9D, for example, or 10D, so there is no time and space. There is no numerology, nothing. This is all quantum. So quantum is also numbers, time and space. It's all quantum. But when you go up to 8D and beyond, there is no time and space. Everything is all one. So, and when you want to connect with them, or I talk about Christ, yes, it's a strong shield now. It's the strongest shield you can have right now. And it's your heart. Your heart has the connection to all dimensions. You, through your heart, you have a connection to all dimensions. To 4D, 5D, 60, 70, 80, 90, 10D, 11D, 12D. Your heart is the bridge to all dimensions. So when you open all gates, it's your soul. Because this, your body is limited. Your body is aging. Your body is changing. But your soul not. And your soul is divine. And your soul comes from a place outside. You understand? So, and this is what I see about the free universe. Everything is there. There is no separation. Nothing. So you just feel unconditional love. And you understand the darkness. You understand the light. You understand what's going down below without any judgment. But you know that it's all one. So that's all I can say. And all what comes back now is the divine matrix. And the divine matrix means you have free will. We claiming our free will. And we are detaching from all illusions, because they also tried to hijack our free will once, very strong. They did so much and they tried to hijack our free will too. And this was illegal. because you all have free will. And from your free will, you decide if you go up to 5D next, 60, 70, if you go back to the free universe or whatever, it's your choice. And your soul decides. There is no separation, there is no division. There is no God, which is doing this. That's all what we believe, even many times in the New Age, that this way, right? So this is all not Christ. That's all the infiltration. And for us, it's so normal, right? There is always someone which punishes us, this right, when we don't listen. This is a very outdated way of thinking. That's all 3D and 4D consciousness. Really, it is. Because in 5D, you understand power comes from the heart. So, and we see with our hearts more and more and more. So, and this is the true power. So, and we slowly begin to see, yes, and this takes time. This really takes time. We cannot detach from the hijack matrix within one day. This is really networking, guys. So because even we starseeds, we grow up in the system. So, okay, we had maybe almost no support, almost no one was there for us. Okay, we had to deal with this, but it's not working during one day. So because we are all in training, we are all helping, we are all supporting each other. So that's why give yourself the time you need, because these very high vibrational codes are also coming down. And the more you open your heart, the more you allow it to receive. You receive these codes through your heart space. Here's the door to all dimensions. It's your heart. So just let it in and say goodbye to the hijack matrix. Say goodbye to this division. Say goodbye to this show, because it's us. It's all of you. We all have the power. So this is the reason why I just can talk about my team. They will not come and invade. And I also see the same about 5D, 60 and 70. They will not invade. They can hardly do, for real. Because 3D is so dense, even for a fifth dimensional being. They cannot stay here during a long time. Even not with their UFOs or with their ships or with their technology. They really have problems here. So, but these 4D astral beings, yes, they did it many, many times. They appeared here as NPCs. You know them as the non-player characters, as clones, for example, yes, because it was really their simulation. And they played Sims here. And this was all illegal. Really, because they even didn't allow you to express your free will. Almost. They hijacked so strong, and they tried to program us since childhood, since we are a baby. They tried to program our subconscious mind, just with the goal that they can play Sims with us. So this was all illegal, and this is the greatest redemption. This is the ascension so many people are speaking about. We just break free from all illusions. And we claiming our power, and we slowly begin to see what really happens here. So don't be afraid to see what happens here. It's the greatest redemption. Because the more you shine light onto this, the more you help us to break the hijack matrix. We expand our consciousness and bash, we break the box. It's really a box. We break it. So this is all you can do right now, starseeds. And unite, help each other, hold your heart open. So reconnect to Christ. So talk to the highest source, if you will, to the source creator, however you call it, to God. But keep in your mind, God is not what we believe to know from religion. It's not this. You understand? Because it's in all of us. So just connect with your highest timeline, with your true intent, with your soul. And then we create so many holes into the matrix together. And that takes time. It's a process. Yes, and even the people have the chance now to see, but keep in your mind they're going through their own process and through their own journey. And you cannot take away their process. I see today it's very, 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 very quiet. Yeah, but I already felt it. So I know many people are tired and exhausted. So I know many people are processing. Me the same. You see my nose here again. So what the fuck is going on here again with my nose? Yes. I'm detoxing myself very strong. So I understand why it's so quiet recently. And I just know more and more and more we will detach from the social media platforms as well. And we would prefer more to have physical contact again. Okay, because that's actually what I see for us in future. And watch the movie The Green Beautiful. So for all those which are new here, or maybe you don't know this movie, it's a movie from France. Actually, they speak French. There is a German version available on Venmo.com. In German, the movie is called Der grüne Planet, and in English, The Green Beautiful. And this is what I'm getting is actually the next stage for humanity. So watch this. It's a banned movie. They banned that movie in Europe. The Green Beautiful. Wow, because it goes very, very deep. So there are many hidden messages in this, and maybe you'll understand when you watch this movie what 5D consciousness is. Because I see these humans, which you see in the movie, The Green Beautiful, yes, they embody 5D consciousness. And this is, if you will, the way of living in 5D Earth. It's like, okay, we still have a quantum body, we're still aging, but we treat each other totally different. So The Green Beautiful, or in German, Der grüne Planet. So I suggest this movie again. But there are so many amazing movies. Other movie, Moonfall, for example. It's very interesting to see they talk more and more and more about what's happening here. The movie Moonfall is about the rise of the AI, by the way. So then you also see what the moon is, so they talk more and more. That's very interesting. Someone donated, I say. Thank you so much. When did the movie came out? Do you talk about Moonfall? I think Moonfall was last year. I think it was last year. 2022 or 2021. I cannot say. But Moonfall is a new one. The Green Beautiful is a movie from the 90s. It's actually an old movie. Yeah, from the 90s, The Green Beautiful. But it's still a current message, still a current movie. Really, it is. Really, it is. Moonfall 2022, Simona, you say, yes. Got it, thank you. Yes, maybe there is an English translation. So maybe you can watch it. So I like this movie. It's very funny, very funny, but you see 5D Earth. Yes, this is how we would live in 5D Earth, like you see these humans. So they are all linked to nature. They appreciate nature again. So they do everything from the hearts. So they don't need technology to be psychic. So they even create a UFO from their hearts. They do. Through their imagination, through their hearts, they create a spaceship, for example. So they eat just fruits, vegetables, and they drink fresh water. So they are so humble and so heart-centered. So this is what I see, yes. And they detached completely from this technology because they are psychic from their hearts. So this means they don't need the AI to be psychic. So, and this is what I see, yes, this is 5D Earth. How these people live. And let's see what we are able to do when we activate all our DNA strands. Who knows? Maybe it already starts when we activate our 12-strand DNA. Who knows? Maybe we are similar to them in the movie The Green Beautiful, or our psychic abilities are activated when the 12-strand DNA is activated again. Who knows? Maybe it's a future version of us when our DNA is working again. Like you see it in The Green Beautiful, they are psychic from within. So they can learn languages, for example. So they never spoke these languages, but suddenly she knows how to speak all languages. It's just, okay, I need the program, right? How do they speak? And she tries to figure out, is it France? Is it Germany? Is it Spain? So what's the language here, right? Because she arrives in France, the first human, yeah, and she didn't know what language they speak. And then suddenly, bam, she speaks in many different languages. And these people believe she's just mocking them, like, what's wrong with you? You speak German, you speak English, you speak Spanish, now you speak French. Yeah, because this is what we are able to do, but you don't use the AI. So you do it because you dive into this with your heart, Bash. And then you speak French, then you speak Spanish, then you speak English, because they do it from their hearts, for example. So, and this is the psychic abilities they have. Just saying, and they don't use technology. And this is so interesting. That's what I see. This is a 5D Earth, yes. Okay, so I see someone donated. Thank you so much for trusting in my service. The name is Juan Pablo. So I remember your name. So I think I already did readings for you. Let's see if Juan is still here. Then I can give you a quick reading. But I think I will go offline very soon. I think it's the last reading for today. Yes, from Insta, you say? Ah, okay, you're here. Super. You ask. 1 second, you sent me a message here. Spirit guide reading. Let's see what I'm getting for you. First of all, what I'm getting is you're processing strong. So you're also processing very strong. I see detoxing in first case as well. Yeah, but I feel we all do this. I also sweating so strong. Maybe I have the same. You're sweating. Even when it's not warm, you're still sweating. Yeah, we're detoxing a lot. But it's also because of the technology here. I feel they turned on the frequencies here. Yeah, it's also this. Yeah, the darkness rises as well. So they turn the frequencies more and more and more and more and more on. This is what you feel too. Okay. But what I'm getting is, Joanne, that you are processing. I feel a lot of detoxing at the moment. I received a message, try to integrate more green food. I don't know if you eat green food enough. I also see Anthony William. I don't know if you know Anthony William, but he did many recipes on this. You also can see him on YouTube. He also wrote many books. So he's very famous celery juice, for example, right? That you drink every morning a celery juice. Yeah, for example, and many different other recipes. So maybe you can check it out because I received a message you need more green food. So maybe it resonates with you. So then your body, it comes more in balance. And I also feel it helps your body and your stomach and your kidneys and everything to detox. I also see you need more water. Drink much water. So when you are sweating strong or when you are detoxing strong, you need much fresh water or fresh juices. Fresh juices, much water, clean water. So just saying, that's what I'm getting. I also feel that you go through a third eye activation. So your third eye is activating more and more. And yes, you can support your body also with sun gazing, sun meditation. Let's say you look into the sun during sunset or during sunrise. So then it's better to do this during sunrise or during sunset. Just look into the sun. So and see what happens. Just stare into the sun and see what happens here with your pineal gland. If you go through some activations, because I see in your case, yes, I see that your third eye is more and more opening. And what happens for you is you also see more and more through the hijack matrix. So the more we open our pineal gland, the more we see through all these programs, softwares, and illusions. You also can sense auras, programs, and you see their souls. That's what I'm getting, yeah? That you also jumping up, you got to stay way higher. It's just about expanding our consciousness. And that's a message I also receive. And I also received a message, don't overthink. I don't know if it's right what I see. I feel maybe you try to push yourself too hard. Or maybe you treat yourself too hard. Maybe you expect from yourself a lot. Like, why is it not working? I want to have it now, for example. Or maybe you expect so much from you that you're disappointed when you cannot see a result immediately. Yeah, that's also a message I see. Go a little bit more back into your heart space and let go of control. Allow yourself to surrender, allow yourself to flow, because your heart knows the answer. Your heart knows what to do. And the more you surrender, the more you flow like water again. So that's the message I receive. And I see, yes, you are on the ascension timeline. It's just about detoxing your body, trust your body and the signals you receive. And I see here your third eye is going through very deep upgrades right now. Okay, I hope so much this message resonates with you. And thank you so much for trusting in my service. It was a big honor to talk to you. So let's see. Actually, I wanted to go offline, guys. I was wondering if you have any messages for me. I sent a donation paper. I've been trying to connect with would like to find my origins one day. Yes, I received it. I think you are Fanta Romero. River Story, yes. Starseed readings are 33.33 US dollars minimum donation. So when we keep this, what you donated to me, then I can give you a quick message about your spirit guides, or maybe that I dive very quick into your origins, but it's not detailed. So please let me know if we can keep this, or if you want to donate the rest. Please let me know. Oh, hi, Ali. Much love to you. Nice to see you. I hope you are doing well. How are you doing, Ali? How are you dealing with these crazy times? Yes, everything you said resonated. Thank you. I'm very happy when this resonated with you. So, River Story. So, I don't know if you... Kira, I think I do the last reading for her, but I will go online as soon as possible again. So maybe tomorrow, same time again. Thank you so much, Kira, for asking. So, River Story, can you give me a short response? Can we keep it and I do it intuitive, or do you want to donate the rest? So if not, then I simply do your reading and I keep it intuitive. Ah, okay, super. Then I wait. Thank you so much, Kira, for your trust. Ah, yeah. Violetta, you're also from Germany. Interesting. Yeah, minimum donation for Starseed readings are 33.33 US dollars. So I received 20 euros on my account. Ali says, hello, beautiful sister. I'm very tired keeping. Yes, it's very stressful. Yes, grounding. You said we must stay grounded during the storm. And I over and over tell my community, I don't know if you have the same, Ali, when you do what you love, you are not exhausted. Suddenly you're not tired and you're not exhausted when you just do what you love. Do you have the same? Because I noticed this about myself. When I don't do what I love for real, so then I'm so tired and so exhausted the whole day. But when I just do what I love, let's say I sing, or when I spend time in nature, when I'm listening to my favorite songs, so suddenly I'm not tired. So it's like it's suddenly all gone. The exhaustion is gone. Everything is gone. So why I was tired? I don't understand. I'm very tired. Yeah, I understand. So River Story, let's see if you donated. Then I can do your reading next. 1 second. Okay, super. Thank you so much. So then I can give you the full reading. Thank you so much for trusting in my service. So first of all, I ask, are you a starseed soul? Yes, for sure. Yes, you are a starseed soul. What I feel is you were born as an indigo child. So I think you heard about it as well, right? About indigo children, crystal children, rainbow children. There are people that say, it's not the same, right? You cannot be an indigo, you cannot be a starseed. But in my opinion, it's the same. That's why I call starseeds indigo starseeds, crystal starseeds, or rainbow starseeds. Yes, and I see you were born as an indigo starseed. I also see you have a blue-colored aura. You have an indigo blue-colored aura, and you work with the blue flame. Yeah, so you work a lot with color blue. So your energy is very transformative, very healing, transformative. And I'm also getting is that you trigger people strong. Is this true? You trigger people strong in their shadows or in their traumas. And many times people project their traumas onto you. And suddenly they see you as a problem. It's actually not your problem. And maybe you believed over and over again, hey, maybe it's really my problem, right? But what you do is you trigger the people so hard in their shadows because color blue is a very healing and a very magical color. So it's like water, tsak, yeah? So and everything comes up to the surface. This is your job. You also work as a shadow priestess. So I don't know if you heard about this. Shadow priestesses and shadow priests were very, very important ones. So and the people, they trusted them once. In the ancient times, their work was very needed because their job is to see the darkness in a person. You see all blockages in a person. Every single program, every single blockage, you see it. And that's why many people are triggered by a shadow priest or by a shadow priestess because they see, fuck, I cannot hide. This person sees me. This person sees my shadows. This person sees my dark side. Fuck. And I try to hide. I don't want from people to see this. So yeah, but you're not judging people. When you work as a shadow priest or as a shadow priestess, you just see the weaknesses. You see the dark side. You see their programs. So, and the job was that we healed them. We healed them. We guided them through the dark night of the soul. We guided them through the dark processes. And that's what I'm getting. So you are a very deep being, a very deep soul. Maybe people misunderstood you many times. And I had the impulse to talk about this. And then I dive into your origins. I see more than one. So I see Andromeda. I see Sirius, Pleiades a little bit, something else. Arcturus a little bit, but it's just like you know them good, but I see you as an Andromedan. I feel you are an Andromedan starseed, 7D, I see. It's the 7-dimensional experience, Andromeda. That's your first physical incarnation. So, and I see you had 3 incarnations in Andromeda. But I think it's important for you first to know your first physical experience and your first origin on Andromeda, because this energy still comes through strong. You are very petite, I see. You are very balanced between the feminine and masculine's energy. It's hard to say if you're a woman or a man at the beginning, but I see you were a female Andromedan. A female Andromedan, you are bold. Yeah, you have no hair. It does exist Andromedan races, they are bold as well. Many of them, they have a silver-white colored skin. And they have a blue silver colored aura, and they have very high-tech appearances. So it looks very high-tech, very advanced. Even the technology they use, it's very, I don't know how to explain this. It's really like from a really other universe. Yeah, it's like even the technology they use, it looks so high-tech. I don't find the other word for that. It's really from another universe, the technology. But I see you are not a fan of working with technology because you worked also with your heart. I see you were a time traveler. Yeah, you also jump many timelines, I see. Sometimes I see you also staying in a ship, but you do everything from yourself. So, and this is what the ancient always did. They did everything from their hearts, everything bash from themselves, bash. Because we understood we are the technology. We are the technology. We can do everything from ourselves. And that's what I'm getting. I see you wearing, it looks like a silver white colored, it's a dress, but it looks more like a overall. A overall, you know, like a, but it's flattery. It's not a bodysuit, or it's not, you know, when you know pictures from the Pleiadians, for example, they wear a bodysuit, for example. Many of them wear this, but you not. It is a bodysuit, but it's very flattery, oversized, so to speak, and it's silver, white, and gray, and it sparkles. Looks very cool. And I see you bold, and you have blue, very scanning blue colored eyes, scanning and very bright, yeah, big eyes. You have high cheekbones, thin lips, I see, but you have very expressive eyebrows, which looks very cool. And I see also your skin sparkles here, yeah, like diamonds. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, and I see that you had the job to change timelines. You installed timelines, and you also had the power to create other matrices. So you were super psychic, I see, super psychic. And many times I see you alone because I see you just traveling through time and space. That's what I see. And sometimes I see you on other planets inside Andromeda. And the color of your home, it's almost celestial. So your Andromedan home, yeah, where you were born, so to speak, it's very high-tech, I see. It's a very high-tech city. The basic colors are silver and ice blue. Even the architecture of the buildings, it looks very interesting. So it does exist some groups, they work a lot with technology, the Andromedans. These are very advanced Andromedans, but you not. I see you did everything from your heart, and I see much water on your planet as well. But even the color of your home, I talk about the water, looks different as we know it here on Earth. So it's like the water sparkles like diamonds in silver and ice blue. Yeah. And the water sparkles like diamonds. It's very high vibrational. So the color of the water. And this is what I'm getting you home. And I suggest reconnect with this being first, because when you reconnect with this being first, you activate your divine blueprint, because I feel you are in a state of awakening. So you are open-minded. You want to know more about starseeds, about origins, but you don't know how, what, and you want to know more and you don't know where to start. So, and that's why I suggest start to reconnect with this first incarnation. Yeah, and then I see you had more incarnations on Andromeda. Yeah. And the second strongest connection, yeah, I would say is Sirius. After Andromeda, I would say it's Sirius. Sirius is also very important for you. I see Sirius A, the energies. So yes, and the Sirians from Sirius A are those which you know as shadow priests and shadow priestesses. Yes, many of them. The Sirians from Sirius A, they work as shadow priests or as shadow priestesses here on Earth. So this incarnation also comes through very strong, because you are a person, you go very deep. You're very good in scanning blockages, and that's typical for a Syrian. Syrians are masters in seeing lies. They see all details. So that's the reason why I also see this gift you have, yeah? But I suggest start with your first incarnation. So you are very balanced, as mentioned, between the feminine and masculine. You look petite. It's like, it's hard to say if you are a man or a woman maybe, but you are female, you are bold, and you have a very interesting appearance. It looks very futuristic, yeah? And this is you. Do I get more, or is this all? No, they just tell me believe more in yourself and listening to some Andromedan transmissions. Maybe you'll find some on TikTok or on YouTube. Maybe start with frequencies or with music. Andromedan tones, frequencies, or music. Maybe you'll find some on YouTube. I was guided to a Pleiadian frequency meditation. This was interesting. I don't know this channel. It was YouTube. It was a Pleiadian healing frequency transmission. It was meditation music, and it's Pleiadian-like. So maybe there's some online about Andromeda. Who knows? Okay, thank you so much, and it was much fun. Thank you so much. You also appreciated yourself. Okay, I do the last check, guys, if someone else donated, because actually, oh wow, someone else donated, but actually I'm going offline now. So it's the last reading for today, because I really go offline soon. The name is Gurni Rainer. So I don't know if Gurni is here. Ah, yes, I remember your face, I think. 1 second. For your mom. Okay, so I hope your mom is here. Ah, okay, super. Let's do this. First of all, I ask her higher self, am I allowed to do the healing onto her? Yes, I'm allowed to do so. So I check her energy in her chakras first. I feel her crown chakra is wide open. I feel she's a person, it's very intuitive. She receives many messages, intuitive. But maybe she cannot clarify what it is, or for where does it come from, or she doesn't know, can I trust that feeling or not? I don't know, I'm not sure. That's what I see. Her crown chakra is wide open. So this means she is very linked to higher dimensions, and she receives many downloads. I see her third eye is opening, but I see she's going through some activations and through some healing here. So she can support herself active. For example, sun gazing, sun meditation. Try to avoid industrial stuff the best as you can, because even this, right? Drink much purified water. So then sooner or later, your third eye is activating as well. I feel her throat chakra is one of her gifts. The same goes to her heart chakra. I see she has a very wide open heart. She's a very lovely, a very heart-centered person. I feel her voice. She has a very strong voice. So I don't know if she's practicing this or if she uses her voice, but I feel when she speaks, the people are attracted by her voice. Or maybe people love it to listen. You understand? Because the sound of her voice sounds great. That's what I see. Her throat chakra and her heart chakra are her main chakras, by the way. She has really a wide open heart, but I see she went through a lot. I see some ties and cords, but it's not much, to be honest. I can help her to release. I see her soul is fully in her body. She is very grounded, what I'm getting. I don't see negative contracts. I don't see any shadow parasites. The only thing I'm getting is this cords and ties, and that she is allowed to trust herself more. That's what I see, that she is allowed to trust herself, that she's trusting her intuition, and that she's doing self-care. What I see, she was a person, she always was there for other people, and she supported other people. But when it was about herself, when it's about her own life, yeah, it's not important. I hope that people are happy around me, but how I do, it's not important. That's what I see. And the time has come for her to listen to her voice. So what is her divine voice telling her? And she's allowed to do self-care. That's what I see in her heart. And I see some cords and ties to people. She has been having heart problems. Oh, okay. I wish her a good recovery. Thank you for letting me know. I see her solar plexus is strong. She is a very strong person. The same goes to her sacral chakra and to her root chakra. So her 3 lower chakras are fully activated. I see there is almost nothing, to be honest. I just see her heart, and I see some cords and ties, and I see her throat chakra is her main chakra, and she's allowed to use it more, and I can help her here too. But I don't see any contracts, nothing. Okay, actually it's not much. What I can do for her is I help her to shield her aura. I help her to protect her energy, but it's important for her to stay heart-centered and that she really do self-care, that she trusts her intuition again. And she's allowed to place a boundary, and she's allowed to say a no, especially when she feels it's enough. Okay, I hope so much it resonates. And now I do the healing onto her. I sing and speak in that language now, and I work with the crystalline codes from the sun. Saramaya leta masaya. Shielding, astakaya teleta romaya snaya tikisaroya takastaya. Shielding, 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 litika saraya kia tusinia amua kturaya. You're protected, gorasaya niteleta masaya, lataraisa nikisaya, integration, la sharato masaya kalasa, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go of the past, let go of the past, on the right, and stay in your heart, koloroya masaya, takasana right, tilitikia, sanaya saroya, sanakaya, lathana soraya. Si letinisaya pineal gland activation shatoro malatasaya takaitirit amas listom lutamam system Kataramasaya, trust Kalatarai Tinitamai Kderimitana. Now dive into your throat chakra, speak a Shinoshorois. Los Kistomas Lukum Titiktas Taneteserios. Laitikita Maraitinissaya, Aitikita Romaya, remove all cords and ties, remove, cut it off, cutting off, Kalataraitinisi, cutting off all cords and ties, Letisaya, detach, Kalasarai, stay in your heart, Alatasanarai. Titumoroite mitasini, aita katurumaya ala taktaraite kitisinaya. Free yourself, keep your heart open, Damasaya, shielding, 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 shielding. You are blessed, you are protected, you are safe. Aita Masaya, you are blessed, you are protected, you are safe. Amasaraite kita Masaya. Ititasina. Sikisaroite nata Masaya tekosaya. Darinili taktakta nata mutsaraita. I did the healing onto your mother. I hope so much it helps her. Thank you so much for trusting in my service as well. It was much fun working with you. Okay, I do the last final check. Let's see if someone else donated, but actually I'm closed for today. You like from other time and planet. Yeah, thank you so much. We starseeds, we always feel this way, yes. We never feel home here. We never feel home here. And you know, when I dive into the energy of my home, it's hard to explain that because everything is there. It's like you are really all one. So there is no separation. These beings have no physical bodies. For real, you just see their celestial soul. There is not more. So only love, unconditional love, and it's a very warm energy, and everything what your heart desires is already here. It's there because you are this person. So everything is there. So that's what I can say about my home. Yeah. So yeah, to be honest, I miss my home a little bit. Yeah, because there's just peace in my home. There's just love and peace. There is no war. There's no division. There's separation. There is no dark. There is no light. Everything is there. It's hard to explain this in words. Thank you so much. Oh, Salad, I'm closed for today. So I already said goodbye. So I think I will give you a refund. So I don't know what kind of service you ask for. Yeah, at the moment I didn't receive, to be honest, Salad. So I just see Gurney Reiner was last on the list. Claire says I feel the same. Yeah, it's interesting because every dimension vibrates a little bit different. What I saw in my visions, and I think I already talked about it a few times I had the chance to see 5D Earth. And I was jumping up to 5D Earth with my astral body. So, and to be honest, it's not very different from 3D Earth and not very different from 4D Earth, what I saw. It's just a little bit brighter. The people are staying in their hearts and they do everything from the hearts. That's why I suggest watch the movie The Green Beautiful, because it's almost the same vibration to 5D Earth, how these people do look and how they treat each other in their homes. Yeah. And I feel this is really next stage for humanity. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I received your donation now. You also asked for an energy healing salad, but I'm really closed for today, guys. So it's really her last reading. When someone else donates now, I give you a refund because I really want to go offline. It's midnight here. To be honest, I'm tired. What was the movie? The Green Beautiful. But it's a movie from France. So I don't know if it's available in English, to be honest. The Green Beautiful. Yeah, it's okay, Salad. Let's see. I check your chakras first. I feel your crown chakra is blocked. The question is it's really your job to channel. If you want, so yes, you can. But I feel at the moment, how should I explain that? I see your 3 lower chakras are strong. You are very grounded. And I feel you're a more logical-based person. So the question is, if you really want to work a lot with spirituality and with energies, that's the question, yeah? But I can help you there in shifting your crown chakra. The same goes to your third eye. It's the same, yeah? I see your third eye slowly opens, but I feel it's locked. Yeah, I see. Your throat chakra is strong. So you have a strong and a powerful voice, a powerful energy. Your self-expression is strong, but I see blockages in your heart. Yeah, when it goes down, your heart chakra, I feel here, there are some wounds, cords and ties. I see some, yes. So what I can do for you is I work on your heart. I work on your crown chakra in here, your higher chakras. I can help you to shield your aura because I feel you have a strong aura. I help you to remove your cords and ties. I don't see negative contracts. I don't see shadow parasites. I see your soul is fully in your body. The only thing is go a little bit more into your heart space. Okay? Do I get more? No, at the moment not. Okay? I do this work now. I sing and speak in that language. Let's do this. I work with the crystalline energy from the sun again. I work now on your crown chakra and on your third eye first. Sanaya. Hold the connection to the divine, feel the energy from the divine. Litikaria Sanaya. Balateniraya naktasaya tiketa moroya aikti sanaya tasaya alasanaya. See the truth latamaya tanasaya talakoroya makataitenit. Hilmat Sion stasumara Letina tamasakuch. Aitenirita matanasaya litikisaya aitenisaya atanisaria taseneya. Release, release, release. Detox kotoroya ma detox galabai tikitas narai tikitunosoya. Now I dive into your heart chakra, cutting off all cords and ties. Karaya sanaya. Stay in your heart, stay in your heart, stay in your heart during ascension. Stay in your heart. Alatasanarea tanamakata nasaya takosoya. Connect with your Christ self. Lishnosoya. Cutting off, cutting off, cutting off. Moroya talasanaya tanasaya. Stay in your heart, stay in your heart. You are blessed. Alatarai mekesa, shielding, shielding, shielding your aura. Aktoroita nasaya natat mai hitase. You're protected. Alatarasa, you are blessed, you're protected. Aniterita masaya. Katarait. Okay, I did the healing onto you now. Thank you so much for trusting in my service. It was a big honor. So I do the last check now. Okay, now I'm really close for today, guys. Thank you so much for trusting in my service. It was so much fun working with you. Yeah, thank you so much. Yes. So we are all going through this together. Simona talked about the movie again, The Green Beautiful, from the year 1996. Wow, it's a very old one. Yeah, but it's very, very good. Yeah, it's still a very current movie. It's very funny. It's comedy as well in many ways. So I love that movie very much. Yeah, it shows us what's going on in society on Earth. Yeah, and it also shows us for 5D Earth society. Yeah, just my take on. Okay, Salah, thank you so much. It was much fun working with you. Take care and see you soon again. You're so awesome. Yeah. And you also can tell me also what kind of content do you asking for. So, or what do you need? So I would be very interested to know. So maybe you can send me some comments. So, you know, I work very intuitive and I just speak from my heart. And I know many people want to know what's coming next. I understand. But I feel it's not about it anymore to give our power over and over away to external events. So it's actually more about to stay focused on our visions. So what can we do now to make the earth a lighter place? Yeah, and I know many of us, we are struggling at this point. It's like we know, but oh shit, how can we create a lighter world together now? Oh fuck, yeah, we are so exhausted and so tired, but actually, yes, this is the next step, I feel. Yeah, let's see. Thank you so much. Maybe you can leave some comments somewhere in my videos, you know, so then I can make some notes and maybe I can do videos on this. Thank you so much. Good night, Susan. Much love to you and see you soon.